Sugar has a uniquely pleasurable effect on our brains. It triggers the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with feelings of pleasure and reward. This is why we often find ourselves craving sugary snacks, especially during moments of stress or fatigue. When we consume sugary treats, our taste buds come alive with delight. The sweet taste sends signals to our brain, creating a sense of euphoria and satisfaction. This is not just a simple reaction. It's a complex interaction between our taste receptors and brain chemistry. This sensation of pleasure is no accident. It's a result of evolution, where our ancestors relied on high-calorie foods to survive. Sweet foods were a quick source of energy, crucial for their daily activities and overall survival. It is the result of a complex biological process designed to reward us for consuming energy-rich foods. Our bodies have evolved to seek out these foods, ensuring we get the necessary calories to sustain ourselves. This reward system, however, can be overstimulated by the abundance of sugar in modern diets, leading to excessive consumption and potential health issues. The easy availability of sugary foods means we often consume more than we need, which can lead to weight gain and other health problems. Our brains are hardwired to seek out and enjoy sweet foods. This natural inclination is deeply rooted in our biology, making it difficult to resist the temptation of sugary treats. This dates back to our ancestors, for whom finding calorie-rich foods was essential for survival. In the wild, sweet foods like fruits were a valuable resource, providing the energy needed for hunting and gathering. In today's world, where sugary treats are readily available, this primal instinct can lead us to overindulge. The challenge now is to find a balance, enjoying the sweetness of life without compromising our health. The process of sugar's effect on the brain begins on the tongue. Here, specialized taste receptors are activated when they come into contact with sugar molecules. These receptors send signals through the nervous system, traveling all the way to the cerebral cortex, the brain's control center. Within the cerebral cortex, the signals are processed by the brain's reward system. This intricate network of neurons is responsible for attributing pleasure to certain behaviors, including eating. When the reward system is activated, it releases a neurotransmitter called dopamine. Dopamine is often referred to as the feel-good hormone. This neurotransmitter is a key player in the brain's reward system, influencing not just our mood, but also our motivation and desire for certain activities. It plays a crucial role in our experience of pleasure and reward. When we engage in activities that bring us joy, such as socializing with friends or enjoying a beautiful day outside, dopamine levels rise, making us feel happy and content. When dopamine is released in response to a pleasurable experience, it creates a sense of satisfaction and reinforces the behavior that led to that experience. This is why we often find ourselves repeating activities that make us feel good. In the case of sugar, the release of dopamine reinforces the desire to consume more sugary foods. The sweet taste triggers a surge of dopamine, making us crave that delightful sensation again and again. This creates a positive feedback loop. The more sugar we consume, the more dopamine is released, and the more we crave the pleasurable effects of sugar. Over time, this can lead to habitual consumption of sugary foods, driven by the brain's powerful reward system. The way sugar interacts with the brain's reward system is similar to how addictive substances like alcohol and nicotine exert their effects. When we consume sugar, it activates the brain's reward pathways, releasing dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and satisfaction. This is why we often crave sugary foods when we are feeling down or stressed. These substances also trigger the release of dopamine in the brain, leading to feelings of pleasure and euphoria. The initial rush of happiness can be quite powerful, making us want to repeat the experience. Over time, this can create a cycle of craving and consumption that is hard to break. While sugar does not have the same potency as these addictive substances, regular and excessive consumption can lead to similar patterns of craving and dependence. This is particularly concerning given the high levels of sugar found in many processed foods and beverages that are readily available. This is because the brain can become desensitized to the effects of dopamine over time, requiring increasingly larger amounts of sugar to achieve the same level of reward. This desensitization can lead to overconsumption, weight gain, and other health issues, making it important to be mindful of our sugar intake.